Yes, so beautiful people, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great today. Now the rumor reaching us now, they said after that what happened at the event where they said Ebony was, eulogizing Queen Naomi and singing her praises, that gave everybody a kind of a shock because they never expected that Ebony could do that or for people like she doing all those. And of course it sparks reaction, different talk, different views, people started talking. So after that particular event, they said Queen Naomi, of course, she cannot go to Ile Ife without stepping over to see Kabiesi, to pay homage to Kabiesi. Some actually said that she actually went to the palace to pay Kabiesi a visit, like going to greet Kabiesi before proceeding for the wedding. Then after everything, after she was done with the wedding, she also went back to the palace to go and see Kabiesi and to show appreciation and that kind of a thing, just to have just to see Kabiesi anyway. So she went there to see Kabiesi, and of course, they said she met Ebony with Kabiesi yet again, my people. In fact, it's like Ebony was really prepared because she knew that since she knew that Queen Naomi is around, maybe some people said it might just be a coincidence, while some said that it could be a planned work, like an orchestrated, plan thing, because she knew Queen Naomi would definitely come back and tell Kabisi, so I am done. I am going back to Akure and stuff like that. That was why she has to position herself, wherever it is. But what happened at the palace was what got people talking yet again, because after what she did at that wedding event, what now happened at the palace also surprised everyone, like everyone. What happened at the palace? They said that Ebony was when I mean Queen Naomi came to the palace. He greeted Kabiesi. Of course, Kabiesi was already expecting that she would definitely come back to pay, to let him know that she will be going back. So she and Kabiesi started talking. Ebony was seated, though. They started talking, talk like that. We know that when Queen Naomi was in the palace, somehow, Ebony was somehow want to be very close to Queen Naomi, if we could remember. In several occasions, we've seen where Ebony will want to come close to Queen Naomi, trying to familiarize herself, trying to just, make her presence know that, yes, we are in this together. We are, together with Kabiesi and stuff like that. And that was when some people started saying that it's like she's trying to compete with Queen Naomi and all that, okay, according to what we heard. So now, when Queen Naomi now came, of course, she does not need to take permission from Queen Naomi before starting to, start, you know, um, joining herself with Queen Naomi and Kabiesi's conversation, because obviously she is what they usually do when Queen Naomi was in the palace. And Queen Naomi is one person that Queen Naomi is a very private person, right? And Kabiesi know that Queen Naomi is a very private person. And that was why they said when Queen Naomi was in the palace, she loved being, when she's with Kabiesi, she want to be with Kabiesi. She does not want a situation whereby I want to be with Kabiesi and you just come and start, trying to interfere in their talks and all that. Queen Naomi don't like that, because Queen Naomi is one person that if she see that Kabiesi is with Ebony, Queen Naomi will just back up. She'll just mind her business. She'll just wait until Kabiesi is free. How come that when she's with Kabiesi, Ebony will not realize that she has to also excuse her to be with Kabiesi? You know, that kind of a thing. She's not supposed to wait until somebody will tell her. And that is the kind of person Queen Naomi is. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been watching, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. Share so others will learn one or two. Come down the comment section and also drop your opinion. And don't forget that you have to give a thumbs up as well. Yes, so to my returning and my new subscribers, in fact, I appreciate you guys so much. So right now, they said when the Queen Naomi was there, having a talk with Kabiesi because she needed to round up so fast because she has to catch up, in going back to Akure. So when they were talking, they said all of a sudden, Ebony started like, bringing her one talk. They started initiating talk as well, just to make the conversation between three of them and all that. And before you know it, they said she was just like, in fact, she's so happy for this, their family, that among all the Oloris, that she happens to be the oldest Olori right now, and with Queen Naomi, both of them happens to be the oldest Oloris in this palace. And when it comes to Kabiesi and relationship, that she and Queen Naomi happens to be the oldest, wives to Kabiesi, and that with this alone, it makes their children to be very, very unique and special because one, Tade is a child of prophecy, while yeah, her son, Tade Makinwa, happens to be, double crown, that kind of a thing. So it makes their children so unique and special. And of course, because of that, she will want a situation whereby, she will want her son to be visiting Tade often. You want them to really bond very well so that as Tade is growing, he will not see Tade as his, like his direct younger brother, that kind of a thing. That if Queen Naomi will permit, indirectly, she was trying to take permission from Queen Naomi in the presence of Kabiesi, so that in case Kabiesi will say, Queen Naomi will say no, or she will not say anything, so that Kabiesi will chip in and say, oh, hey, of course, allow her to be bringing Tade to Akure, to be bringing Ademakiwa to Akure to visit his brother, so that they can be bonding, that kind of a thing. But lo and behold, after all this talk, they say Queen Naomi did not even she didn't even say a word regarding that, because it's what she will say that will determine how Kabiesi will come in. And she too, she was expecting that maybe Kabiesi will say, this you are saying is, you are right, to maybe these two children should be this. For where she didn't hear anything, and she went on and on. And Queen Naomi, who is a prophetess, not just an ordinary person, but a prophet, understood this drama. Queen Naomi understood what was happening immediately. In her heart, it was like, okay, you are looking for validation, right? You are looking for who will support you. You are looking for who will just say, hey, no problem. Queen Naomi, in her heart, was like, one more. You will know me today. I can never support that. In fact, Queen Naomi pretended not to even hear, what she was saying, even though they were all together before Kabiesi, even though they were all with Kabiesi, but Queen Naomi stood her ground to pretend to behave as if nothing ever happened. And of course, with that kind of behavior alone, they said, Ebony was just having a kind of a look like she was not cool at all. She was not happy because she never expected, like in her widest imagination, that Queen Naomi could, just ignore this kind of thought, even right in the midst of this heavy discussion, that Queen Naomi did not even say a word to that side. Even Kabiesi on his own side, who Ebony would think that, no matter what ahead, they will say something. Kabiesi didn't even, they didn't even, as if they didn't even know that she just said something. My people, in fact, this life, it's always good when you understand people and you work with people without understanding. You will definitely not have issue. But the fact is, it's like Ebony did not understand what was actually happening. She didn't understand the fact that these people they are not interested. Like, Queen Naomi is not just Queen Naomi she's not ready to start discussing her son or discussing anybody's son or to have anything to do with those kind of talk, because you know your son, I know my son. Why are you bringing all those things? So let everybody be their be, so that tomorrow now, nobody will come and start doing things or on the other way around. Already, Queen Naomi knows the kind of son she has. She knows what Tade will definitely can do when he grow up. So Queen Naomi decide to leave it like that. Let's just stay and start watching. You that is taking care of your son, you that is already know what your son will be. Why not just be calm and wait until they grow up and see how they will follow each other, rather than trying to just like bring them together by all means and all that. What is that? What about other sons that are there? What about other children? So why all this? Why are you taking this your own so special? She decided to bring Queen Naomi home so that Queen Naomi will not feel as if she's just talking about her son, as if her son is everything. But she decided to bring him with Tadenikawo so that maybe Queen Naomi will feel like, that's true. But Queen Naomi did not utter a word. My correct people, what a wisdom. To me, I would say that is wisdom speaking, because whatever she may say might just be used later on to start saying, but you said this or you did not say this. My correct people, this is what I came across on the street or social media. Come down in the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel. Do you think that what Queen Naomi did is right? Or do you think that Queen Naomi would have just, answered and concurred to what she was saying? Come down the comment section, my people. I want to hear from you on this particular gist. Thank you so much to my returning and my new subscribers. I say God bless you. Till I come your way again. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.